Hello guys, welcome back to game number 2 between another van, Ragnarok, spawning here in the bottom corner versus Clem. What is going to happen? My name is Keanu, I'm going to find out together with you. So this is game number 2, we had a very intensive first match. If you haven't seen it yet, please go back and watch it. Now let's enjoy. Let's see on the map Gresvan, who is going to win. Is it going to be Ragnarok? Or it's going to be Clem. Clem the Little Corporal versus Ragnarok. The end of days for the all gods in the Norse mythology. Like Thor, like Loki, like Odin. So, what tactics we are going to use? So Ragnarok was very, very aggressive, but Clem wasn't kind either. It was back and forth, a lot of run-bys. And game number 2 is not going to disappoint us, guys. So standard opening so far with a barrack and a supply depot for Clem. Ragnarok already expanding with a second hatchery, sending the overlords to scout and to see what is going to happen. So far so good. These players have a lot of experience. 21 years old Clem, he's playing since 2013, so since he was a teenager. This is why he's also known as the comeback kid. Ragnarok is considered to be the normal Zerg, and the fact that he was able to defeat none other than Serral, not once but twice, so that means he is one of the best in the world to be able to pull this off. This is the point of view of Clem, and this is the point of view of Ragnarok. Luckily, we see everything. We have the full vision of the map. Pretty soon, we are going to find out who, what tactics we are going to use. So let's see who is going to be more aggressive, who is going to be more micro intensive. Already sending the SUV just to make sure to scout. Scouting is extremely important, guys. Sometimes I'm losing just because I'm not scouting enough, and then whoopsie-doopsie, I found myself in a situation where I have nothing against that type of unit. And already here we have a second command center for Clem, while Ragnarok, already here is the queen. Olivia is here, and her sister. And already a couple of Zerlings, 21 versus 29 in terms of workers, so perfect match so far. Ideally, if you are with Zerg, you are supposed to have a little bit more workers. And here is the usual Reaper with his shenanigans, but Olivia is here to save the day. Reapers are very aggressive, very good. I really like when they're making Olivia jump around. This was not the case. Reapers are good for scouting, and the fact that they have the ability to heal themselves gives them a huge advantage. Like, look over here, 45, 46, 47. All you have to do after you engage, just let it be for a couple of seconds, and it's good to go. Now he spotted that there is a third hatchery, that means Ragnarok is ready for a long game. Look where he put the Zerlings, making sure he's not going to jump over the cliff unseen. Now he's trying to use the other cliffs. But by the time he's here, the queen is here as well with the Zerlings. Ideally is to have at least a couple of them. Reapers to one-shot drones, and wow, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Queen's jumping. And the Reaper is still alive. And with 2 kills, that's Zerlings. Now his best buddies to Hellions. Hellions are very good against drones in large numbers, especially if they have blue flame Hellion activated. Now they are with red flame. Now at this pro level against Ragnarok, it's impossible to catch Ragnarok. Already here we have some roaches, so this is going to be an intensive game, guys. Wow. Very aggressive. Probably he's going to attack. We are not making roaches just to keep them at bay at home. What is going to be the answer? Here we have a bunker, more Hellions, and Marines, Banshee. Oh, Banshee, very good. There is nothing against the Banshee. So, but there are a lot of roaches, so you need more than one Banshee. But to soften them up, yeah, he realized not a good place to be. So Ragnarok is going back home. Unfortunately for them, they cannot shoot air yet. They have to go home. Now the queens are here to rescue them. The transfuse wasn't in time. But 3 queens. Off creep, we are marching very slowly. Banshee clocking field almost ready, so that means it's time for some spore crawlers. Look at them already here, positioning. You do realize that when you see Banshee, it's bound to be cloaking. This is making them way more potent. Now a lot of Hellions now. We are just trying to make sure the creep is making sure it's not spreading too much. So, let's find out what is going to be the answer. 2 of them, so 2 Banshees. But Olivia is here with her sisters. Are they clones or they have different personalities? Let me know in the comment. 1 Banshee already destroyed. A little bit sloppy from Clem. Now trying again a run by with the Hellion. Is this going to be successful? Yeah, pretty successful. So shooting and going. That's the way of the Terran. Run bys. Now here creating a wall off with supply depots. What else do we have here? So standard. And it's going to be macro heavy. Ooh, with cyclones. I haven't seen cyclones in a long time. Usually it's all about the bio ball, but now cyclones. Nice. It's going to be an intensive game, guys. Cyclones versus roaches with a lock-on ability. Also, they can easily kill a hatchery if needed. Now 2 Banshees. So he's continued the production of Banshees, so Banshees and Cyclones. 2 so far. Probably more in the future. And another command center. Wow. This is going to be intensive. So thank you for watching. Thank you for smashing the subscribe button. This is helping a lot the channel to be promoted on YouTube. Thank you guys for your comments. So let's see what Clem versus Ragnarok match is going to be like. Both players are putting upgrades to their units. And now Ragnarok is trying to do a concave. Yeah, trying to bait. And Mutalisk are here. 3 benches, so action everywhere, guys. We need energy to cloak, the cloak based ability. So you cannot stay cloaked forever. Now look at the lock-on ability of the Cyclones. This is very good. And also the blue hail Ferenian. Blue hail Hellion. 4 benches now. Interesting mix. No tank. But in the meantime, what do we have here? The naughty Mutalisk. Lock-on ability on 1. It's killed. Unfortunately, Banshees cannot do anything against Mutalisk. So at least he's forcing Clem to send back home the Cyclones. Have to keep some of them. Lock-on ability very good, very useful. But if they are not engaging, Mutalisk can heal very, very easily. And this Banshee, it's tempting to attack them, but in the meantime, only 4 Mutalisks remaining. So in case there aren't more of them, this threat was dealt with. Yeah, trying to do a little bit of damage where they can. The add-on is nice. We destroyed the tech lab, but while this is happening, action in the main base of Ragnarok. Action everywhere. So basically he's coming close and then trying his best to lock ability on the enemy. Lock them down and kill them. I'm scanning to destroy some of the cryptomors. Now this is a big Zerg ball. Both players are hovering around 170-180 units, not bad at all. This engagement is back and forth, not an actual winner here. Maybe the fact that this was cancelled It's good for Clem, bad for Ragnarok. And now splitting, sending the Banshees to try to do some damage to a mineral line. Yeah, this is what he's doing. So he's keeping the Queens here, most of the Zerg units are here, and the Banshees. Are we going to go to this mineral lines? Already here is the Olivia sisters. Wow, this is good engagement. 2 prone attacks. Now trying to come to the main battle. It will be great if you would be able to destroy the evolution chambers. No more upgrades. And slowly, methodically, Clem is advancing. He has a little bit of an advantage in terms of army and workers. Now this hatchery is dead. 0 chances of survival, and these 2 musketeers dealt with. And this hatchery as well. So very aggressive Clem after game number 1, but now we have the answer, Hydralis. So yeah, good luck. Banshees versus Hydralis, 0 chances, and also have the Vipers now for abducting. So basically the units that Clem now has are very mobile, and he's taking advantage of this mobility, but this can be denied because Vipers can abduct them, and once they are abducted they are like that. So it's a back and forth. This was a bloodbath. Back and forth, back and forth. Now Ragnarok has a little bit of an advantage in terms of numbers, but not that significant. He withdraws, trying to rebuild this hatchery over here, and another one. You need to have an economic advantage. So far he had it for a while, but most of the time Clem had. We are very good both players, we have a lot of experience. Ragnarok is playing since 2011. That's a long time. Now the army of Clem looks nice. I will not mind to see some workers trying to fix it. To send an SUV to repair them, because they are mechanical units. Because look, a lot of them are like in blue or in red. And they do not heal themselves. And now, what do we have here? Ghost. Ghosts have the nice snipe ability. And these 3 roaches are for sure dead, yeah. 0 chances. Now, this is where the engagement, but here is the planetary fortress. This is a hard knock to crack. Vehicle weapons level 1, vehicle platooning level 1 for Clem. But also ground carapace level 2 for Ragnarok. Ragnarok, yeah. That was a good snipe. You don't want the sensor tower to reveal your movement, but there is a price to be paid. So that means some of the roaches are dead. And we're turning back, trying to kill. It wasn't a good trade. The lock-on ability and having the blue Hellions flame, not ideal. Now Clem spotted this hatchery. The perfect round. Yeah, he overstayed his welcome, if I can say so. While this bunch of units are being killed over here, the main attack of Clem was here in the south. So yeah, this what? How is it possible for this Hellion to be still alive? Hello, Ragnarok, you have one cheeky Hellion here, doing whatever he wants. Ragnarok? But it's easy for us, as I said. Now more tanks here, but already binding clouds and a lot of hydralisks, making tanks useless. And perfect 1K from 2 angles. Now sniping, these tanks are dead. And now Ragnarok is the one that is in control of the game, but this ghost, pure gold. In the pool that we had on our community, most of you decided that the most overpowered unit is the ghost, the Terran ghost from the StarCraft 2 universe. And I can see why. We were sniper, we are deadly efficient, and now we have Thors. The big guys are here. Thors and Ghost. What is going to be the answer? Hydralisk and Bailings. And obviously need a lot of overseers to make sure the ghosts are not cloaked. Also we have the Vipers. And back and forth action everywhere. It's all going to be about money. Both players are maxed out. They have a decent bank, if I can say so. 1000, nah, it's not a bank. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, a lot of bailing. We are going to roll into the... Oh, yeah, a lot of SUVs. I know this was an expensive trade. To go straight into the Terran's army. And now Clem is the one that is attacking. Yeah, a lot of bailings were killed without too much to show. The army of Clem looks bigger than the army of Ragnarok. Thors are heavy hitters, tanks. Cyclone. With Cyclone 2 health, wow. With 9 kills to show. And Clem is marching to victory. And with Bailings, we are going to decide the battle. Are they going to be able to kill too much? No! Unfortunately for Ragnarok and Clem won game number 2. Very cool game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next match for game number 3 between Clem and Ragnarok. Keanu over.